My camera.
All right, and we're back. So let me say, I have some video footage that I took, and I'm just going to lay this over top of the video footage. It's in somewhat of an order, but it won't necessarily pertain to what we're talking about. But generally speaking, it is some stuff like entering into the convention, and then it's going to be some of the shops and stuff, just kind of quick cuts, and then some of the art stuff and prop stuff, and then some of the costumes, including some butt cheeks, and then
What?
and then a little bit of stuff with the family, not much, just a little bit, and then we have a little live performance at the end. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and tell that story first. It's at the end of the video, so you'll see it there. But when Cody and I were there, we were approached by a homeless person who kicked a freestyle rap for us for quite some time. I only recorded probably, would you say, a quarter of it? He was going and going and going.
I think it was a chance. He just started.
He walked up rapping. Like, he walked up like, "Hey man, I like your tattoos and I like your hoodie. They say I'm on the street, but I'm up to some goodie." Then like,
"You're two coolest guys I've seen today." Because he was like, "I like your tattoos, dude," and he's like, "And your hoodie."
he didn't like anything about me. He had to look for something. So that's all at the end of the video. If the audio runs longer than the video footage I have, I'm going to slow the video footage down. If it runs longer, I'll put in a slideshow and tell the freestyle.
You got to make that 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, no, it's for Patreon. So yeah. This was your first Comic-Con, right?
No.
No?
I go to Comic-Con every year in the UK.
Is it like this?
Yeah.
This size and everything?
About that.
Oh, no kidding.
I was actually expecting that to be
a bit bigger.
Yeah, because the one in the UK, I'd assumed would have been a bit, quite a lot smaller. But the one in London is actually quite big then.
Well, I'm sure the one in London is big.
Yeah.
Is that the one you go to?
Yeah. London Comic-Con.
I don't know why I thought you had never been to like a proper con. Like it was all like the
Only
TF
fake
Nations.
ones like TFCon.
Well, yeah. I mean, like just like the smaller ones. You know, that are like if it's in a hotel.
Oh no! I've been to it's called the Excel Centre in London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it probably is about the same size. Baltimore may be a tiny bit bigger, but it's got a similar amount of I think Baltimore had more stores to buy stuff. But the one I go to, it might be just a tiny bit smaller. I haven't been actually. I say I go every year. I haven't been last year because I go with one friend who I've only got one friend back home really into it.
Period.
Yeah, I've got one friend back home, and he's in the mirror. Why do you think I come all this way?
How did you like it?
No, it was good. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
It was because I think we did 2 days, didn't we? Me and you one day,
and
then with the girls. Yeah, no.
What were the highlights for you?
It's cool seeing when we went with the girls. It's cool seeing people enjoying their costumes and stuff. Especially as I normally I tend to be that person that laughs about people's costumes, but it's quite cool to see people enjoying them. But I don't know.
Yeah, it was cool that they were asking for pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Like people were asking for pictures with you guys.
And
they asked for pictures with Selena.
Mostly because she was in that Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon people there this year.
Yeah.
I feel like Pokemon are kind of taken over that con more so than ever before.
It's like the if I was even because in the UK like as you've noticed, people compliment me when I'm walking around about anything. Just like in the UK, you don't really see that very often. So like with Comic-Con, when I go in the UK, that's a place where people are sort of the same as here. They're like, "Oh, cool costume" and all this, and it's like, I'm like, cool. But over there, when you're seeing people I don't know, Selena's walking past and they're like, "Oh, look, it's Evie," and then she's just like, "Thank you." It's like, she doesn't actually. She doesn't say it every time. but when she's, but yeah, no, that was cool. Just the. I don't know, the guy freestyling was pretty good.
That was great for me too. What about you, Jana? What did you think of the con this year?
I really enjoyed it this year. I think this is
Get closer.
I think this year it was probably one of my favorites actually.
Yeah. Why?
We had a really good time. We walked around, and for some reason my legs didn't get tired. And
You talking about Friday or Sunday or both?
Is that
Friday.
Is that your highlight?
Friday was probably my favorite day.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes, and then when we were done walking around, we went to we went to the harbor and to the river, the lake,
The harbor.
the harbor,
You said it the first time, right?
and then we got some coffee and hot chocolate for Selena, and we walked around some more in the Comic-Con, and then me and Selena got some stuffed animals, and then
What stuffed animals did you get?
I got a Alolan Vaporeon, and Selena got a shiny Sylveon.
Both Pokemon?
Yes.
For the
Very,
listeners.
very disappointed.
No. For the listeners. So, like, if there's somebody's like, who the fuck is that?
Bobby's like, I paid for them. I don't know what the fuck they are, but
Yeah, Vaporeon is my favorite, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
vape.
Oh, what? No.
More like
It's the
vape,
water one.
More like Vape Morion.
So, but yeah, Friday was great. We don't get to hang out
And then
much.
we went to Chick-fil-A, and then we
That's
ate.
always a good time.
Yeah. Yes, Chick-fil-A is the best. And we went to GameStop, another hunting fail, and then we went to pick up Mr. Cody, which took a while, but other than that, it was pretty good. And then I fixed my Chromebook, which was good too.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we went and had walked around. You know, had the coffee, sat out. The three of us sat out, talked. Walked around the harbor, talked. You know, it was nice. That was a very quality time for me too. So you know. And then what did you buy? Did you buy anything, Cody, at this Comic-Con?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I bought what did I get at Comic-Con?
Pops.
That was the last day for my friend. I got them Yu-Gi-Oh ones. What did I buy? Oh, I bought some Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't like this new phase.
It's not a phase. I've always collected them since a kid. I've just got into them a little bit more lately. But
Didn't you get some of these Bring Arts figures as well?
yeah, I was trying to think what you all think. Yeah, Bring Art. I got a Bring Art from
Did you get
Dragon.
some Pops?
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh ones.
Oh.
But that was the last day though. The Saturday I bought.
Oh.
Yeah, I only bought one figure, didn't I? It was just that Dragon Quest one.
You just bought the one. You didn't end up buying
so-
any of the others because there was like two. There was three there, right?
No, there was another one I went on the last day. I was thinking about buying, the one that was the 2-pack,
Mm-hmm.
but it was gone.
Mm.
So
I hate
I
it
just
when
bought
that
the one.
happens.
Yeah, from Dragon Quest. It's just from a game I'm playing on the Switch.
Mm. And then you got some stuff at the GameStop, and we went out. 'cause
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to get stuff for. He's been looking for some Black Series, so I took him to everywhere I could possibly take him, and he got everything but
Free.
three.
No.
The third one
no.
doesn't really count.
No.
He didn't say 3. He said free.
3.
The Jet Trooper, which is a Walmart exclusive for now, but they'll get a standard release, and
yeah.
you'll be able to fucking fall over one. The Mandalorian and the
Clone Trooper.
Commander Fox.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit trickier. So, I don't know. I wish you luck. Maybe Joe would take you out Wednesday. I don't know where Laura's planning on taking you. If she takes you somewhere like Columbia or somewhere out of town, you might have better luck. It's just a fucking dice shoot.
What's worse is when you went out hunting, there were probably loads of them, weren't there?
No, so the Mandalorian was always hard. And Commander Fox, every GameStop got 4.
Oh, wow.
Oh, only 4?
At least around here. So it's tough. It's going to be
Yeah.
tough.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll order it if not.
Yeah. I need some GameStop stuff. I was looking for some of the not the GameStop, but the Walgreens exclusives while we were out. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm not buying any of these at the con. They were all fucking $60, $70 or fucking. I think the Wolfsbane was 50.
Oh.
I didn't see any clone Obi-Wans.
No, I was going to say I didn't see any of that.
Yep. So that was kind of a bummer. I feel like in a lot of ways, I didn't buy anything. And that might be a first. I didn't buy anything, but I saw a whole bunch of books that I wanted, and then I just bought them all off Amazon. Like they were newer, so they didn't have them like in the $5 bins, and I was looking for like the boys things that I was missing in the $5 bin, but I couldn't find any of those, and they've just re-released them in hardcover, so it's getting even trickier. So I bought all them. Now I'm good. It's all fucking done. At least I can fucking check it off the list. But yeah, I had a good time. I think what's nice about going to a con and not working it, for me anyway, is like going, walking around, seeing the stuff, leaving, walking around the city,
go and come back and
go
do what
have
you want.
lunch, come back into the con, walk around, see some stuff, leave,
Oh
etc.
yeah, and we didn't make it like extra early this time.
Yeah, we didn't have to wait any lines because there was nothing urgent. Usually in the past when we've had to wait, it's been urgency.
So is there normally exclusives there?
No, not exclusives, but they do have big guests.
Oh, okay.
So like sometimes I'll go there because they'll be like if I haven't met this particular
Like yourself?
artist. No, not like myself at all. But like if they have like a big guest, I'll show up to try to get in line first to meet that person, get a book signed or something. But there's only really
No one...
yeah. Well, I've met most of my kind of heroes now. You know,
Oh, what
yeah,
are your heroes?
like the Jim Lees and the Mark Silvestris and the Michael Turners, and I've met most of them. J. Scott Campbell,
I've never met Leonardo
Garth
da
Ennis,
Vinci.
and yeah, I've met most of them. The ones I haven't met yet, like I would love to meet Sam Keith. He's an artist. I don't think you would like his style. It's very exaggerated.
Oh, wait. Which way?
Let me see if I can find something for you real quick.
I mean, it's not my favorite.
Right.
Cool.
Travis Charest. He's actually my favorite comic book artist. I would love to meet him. I never have. Jay Lee, my second favorite comic book artist. I would love to meet him, and I never have. So that's kind of a bummer. But I did get to meet Michael Turner. I met Michael Turner before he passed. He like went on this like.
Well, you don't want to meet him after he's passed. Won't be very good.
He like went on this nonstop tour, and I have a little telephone call.
No, it's an alarm.
Oh, what's going on?
I could feel myself falling asleep, so I wanted to wake up.
Michael Turner was he was like trying to get to as many conventions as he could before he passed to meet as many people as he could.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and he signed a book for me, and he signed like at the time I was starting like I guess maybe arguably one of my first kind of like entrepreneurial type things, but it was like going to be like a sketch comedy thing, and it was called A Fifth in a Bag of Hot Chips, and because
Awkward silence.
Friday nights we used to get a fifth in a bag. So in order to avoid any sideways glances, it's a weird day for you to be at the table, Jana, but we added of hot chips. So it was a fifth in a bag of hot chips. So I asked him to sign it to that, and he was like, "That's the most bizarre name for a company ever." Like he was really cool about it. Yeah, but he was cool. But I do feel like I'll probably talk a little bit about this on Nerd Rage tomorrow. But I do feel like I've outpriced that con a little bit. Like I feel like most of my interests are beyond the price tag of what most of the stores carry.
Like that Infinity Gauntlet?
Well, that's kind of a perfect example. So I want the Hot Toys one. I don't even know if it's out, but I want the Hot Toys one. It's like $900. I'll probably.
And it's got the Marvel Legends one.
But the Marvel Legends one is fucking everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
And like I like statues. Like I want to get some more statues, but like there's only like one place that was selling premium statues. Everything else was like DC collectibles, you know, $75 statues or whatever. There was like one or two places that had Hot Toys, like just most of the stuff that I'm into.
And one of them was your local store.
Yeah, for both. Yeah. So most of the stuff that I'm kind of into now, none of the stuff was really being carried at the convention. There was some things that I saw that I wanted. Both of them will be in the video at some point. I can't tell you where, but one was a black and white painting of
I remember the wedding.
Joker Harley's wedding.
Why didn't you buy it?
I don't know. And then the other one was this guy who works in like metals.
You could have hung. You said you had nowhere to hang it. It could have been right there.
That's not gonna be like that forever.
Okay.
Was
the metalwork.
Yeah, he worked in metals and he like welded them and did them in different designs or whatever. I wanted the R2 and 3PO one, and then he did one of the Millennium Falcon.
How much were they? Did you ask?
So the R2 and 3PO one was $80.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
No,
and then the Millennium Falcon was
200.
200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
No. So and then it turns out that guy didn't make them. Like we were talking to him and he's like, "Yeah, well, I had to pay somebody to make these things." And then like, it did kind of make it a little bit.
Takes it away from it, doesn't it? So, hey, you got an eBay store?
It did kind of take it away. So
Bobby almost had a fight.
That's true.
Wait, what happened?
No, I'm joking. It didn't really. But
Well,
it could have gone one way. But
Oh, the tracer? Not the tracer.
no, guy taking photos.
there was a guy taking pictures of another guy's artwork, and I was just like, I wasn't even like super aggressive with him. He just wouldn't let it go. But I was like, I just said, "Hey man, are you gonna buy something?"
And he said,
And he was like, "I don't know." And I was like, it's kind of rude, isn't it? And I just said it like that, like a question.
That's-
Yeah, he said it with like a smile, so he's kind of like, this guy's actually is like, he's being nice.
Yeah,
Is he being nice?
yeah. But he was like, yeah. What? He said that's what he said.
Yeah, I don't think he realized what you was actually saying.
Yeah, and then I was like, it's kind of rude to like take pictures of this guy's art. He's like, why? And I was like, because this guy is an artist and he's drawing and he's trying to make money from his art, and then here you are taking pictures of it so you can print it off at home. Like it's just kind of rude. And he was like,
"This is my first time doing this."
yeah. And then I said, well, let me as a
Could be
courtesy.
your last.
So I said, well, as a courtesy, let me tell you, like it's kind of a faux pas thing to do. And he was like, well, you don't have to say it so mean. And I was like, what?
You big meanie.
And he's like, you could be more polite. And I was like, don't tell me how to be.
And then he's just like, walk this way.
Yeah. And I shouldn't. This wasn't my battle to fight. Laura was right. It wasn't my battle to fight. I just, you know what it is? I'm a hero. Well, no, but it's just, I hate seeing, I feel like there is, it's bigger than that, right? I feel like there is something, if you see someone is doing something wrong, even if it doesn't affect you, it is your responsibility, I feel like, to stop the wrong behavior to an extent. Like,
And then you tell me
Yeah,
not to
because-
paddle.
yeah, but that's different. It's not like I went to the guy and I was like, he's taking pictures. That's what you do.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I went up to him and settled it straight on with him. Like it's like if you see somebody stealing something, you're like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Like, I just me like if you see somebody hurting someone, you help.
It's not you saying it. Someone else is going to say it eventually. So.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know if it's the right or wrong choice, but it's the one I made.
What were you saying about conventions and enjoying them? I know I have that when I go to tattoo conventions though, because it's like if I'm working them, I see no one. Like all my friends are there, and I don't see any of them the whole weekend. So now I tend to just go to them, have a look around, have a drink, and it's so much better.
Yeah.
And every artist I speak to, they're like, "Hey man," like because obviously they look around, know who I am, and they're like, "You working?" I'm like, "Nope." They're like, "Oh, so jealous." It's like, yep. It's like no responsibility.
And then there was this one guy who like took real pictures and like put ink over it.
That's weird.
Don't you think he did that?
We've been seeing more and more of that this convention. It's crazy. These people in Artist Alley that are like just taking fucking photographs, like bringing them in to like Procreate, and then taking a pen and writing "ha ha ha" over Margot Robbie's face, and then selling it. And it's like, I mean, if you like it, you win. You know what I mean? But it's like, Procreate's like a $13 program. You can fucking
One of them, he hadn't even stretched the photos to the right proportions either. The faces are all white.
Yeah, the proportions are all wonky because they're like stretched thin or stretched long, and it's just like, man, what is this? I don't like that. Like that's
Lazy.
it's lazy, man. It's lazy and it's fucking, it's a hack.
It's
a
almost
hack
misleading
move.
as well to people that don't
For
know
sure.
because if not everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
they
know
think
that's
you're
just a
painting
photo.
that
They're like,
shit.
wow, oh, works amazing.
It looks
Like, yeah,
just like
sure
the
it is.
photograph.
Yeah, it's like wow, that's a multicolored
Just
photo.
like it.
You bought a print also. That's like your first
did.
print from a
That's
con,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's a pretty big thing. Mm-hmm. What is it of?
It's a
Guess.
bunch of all these evolutions and like
That's Pokemon.
yeah. If the viewers don't know what evolutions are, then I'm gonna be very disappointed in them.
They won't know.
You're gonna be very disappointed.
Is Vaporeon on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon.
No, Vaporeon. But so like it was one of those scratchy things that if you like turn it one way, it'll be different than the other ones. And it was like all of them being Eevees and then all of them being like regular colors and then all of them being shiny. And it's like, you know those things that like turn and then like
Yeah,
they
so like you
change?
turn
Yeah,
it
comic book,
and like it
cool.
almost changed because they evolve, right? They evolve on the like one is one form and then you flip it and it's like the other form and
And then shiny.
and then Selena got that as a keychain, which is pretty cool.
It's super small.
Them artists had some pretty cool ones as well, like Optimus Prime and Megatron and like Vader and
Yeah,
Anakin. So they look pretty cool actually.
yeah. I'll tell you, but like I could have spent a lot of money at that one dude's booth or with the Harley
Yeah, his
Joker
art was nice.
and the one with the Disney princesses and bathing suits. Like I thought that was so fucking cool. The one with the
The wedding?
the wedding, but the one where they were all in the lineup, like Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
You know, like that was fucking cool. It was just it was good. I don't know how you feel, but when I'm around that kind of stuff, I get inspired to draw.
Yeah, it makes you want to draw. I
Yeah,
do all the time.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I see, I go one or two ways. It's like I'll see something I know I couldn't draw anything near that good, and I'm like get depressed.
Yeah, yeah.
and then I'll see something pretty cool. And I'm like, that's quite cool idea. I might do that. Like,
And I like that one with that Vader. It was like
it was,
oh,
like,
in the
fading.
cloak. Where,
where the cape like faded
Yeah,
out.
she did cool out. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
yeah. Yeah, neither did I. Shortly thereafter,
Wait.
There was
after Infinity War.
there was one artist as well, wasn't there, that we can't really speak about, but a bit odd.
Which
The guy,
Give me a clue. Give me
Homer.
oh. So yeah, we can talk about. Well,
Yes, we can.
there was a guy there, and he did.
You thought you didn't know your Star Wars. Or is that the?
Oh, there was that guy too. There was that guy too.
How's
That guy
that
pissed me
lady?
off too. Like,
lady?
I was wound tight on Friday, so
I was like that lady in Walmart, so you know, and she's telling you about
oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars. I hate
Everybody's
that.
correcting me, and people on YouTube have been correcting me the last 2 days. Like,
Uh-oh.
Just always wrong.
yeah, I know.
Oh, you had the phone call with one of them.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. But like the what was the so there's just a guy like I mean like kind of like children go to this thing, and like I'm all about like, you know, I'm all about. There's a tactful way to do it, but like this guy was doing like erotic art, like, and it was like out there on Front Street, and it was like not only, I mean, was it suggestive, but it was suggestive on top of being pornographic, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it just seemed like in poor taste. But
Are you using big words to describe small clothing?
Small to none.
are you using big words to describe small clothing?
That's good.
All right, I'm gonna end this on that because I don't think I'm gonna be able to come up with anything more clever. So
Enjoy a little tea.
yeah, enjoy real tea.
Oh, real tea, sorry.
All your friends, Real T, Tony, the one and only, Carolyn by Sony. Yo, he take a seat while I spit. Yo, I say the trick can't quit without a doubt. Freestyle rap because I love to turn it out. Few pride the guys that come trying to look a fly. Gotta take a more and pour around out the sky. Gotta say hi, Baltimore Harbor Place. Incredible taste of intellect. Much respect. I bring pieces out of to flow. Get on your mark and set. Here we go, calm, have a good time without a doubt. Got freestyle rap, that's what I'm all about. Hometown is freestyle rap to make your day complete. Yeah. Hometown, keeping it real. Just trying to earn $5 bucks just to get me a meal. I don't beg and ask for handout. God bless you with love, that's what it's about. And before I depart, I'm in front of two of the coolest guys I met all day with love in their heart, no doubt.
No doubt. Nice job. What's your rap name,
My
man?
name is Real T, man.
Real T.
Reality elevator code listed with truth.
Where can they follow you?
Baltimore, man.
Okay.
I'm down in the street just trying to get food to eat. That's what I'm doing, rapping, singing, instead of begging and ask for handout.
Dude, let me see.